Last episode, things got a little bit crazy. We went on our quote-unquote rebel phase just due to a lot of craziness happening within FIFA. We got a lot of yellow cards, a couple red cards, but overall, things aren't looking too bad. As we start this episode, we are sitting 4th in the league at 60 points. We have a better goal differential, but we have lost more games than Fiorentina, so hopefully that should be an easy jump. But we start off with a tough matchup against Inter Milan, who are second in the league. They're 11 points above us. We've played the same amount of games. Getting any points back on them would be really big, as there's only 2 months left in the season. But this month is not going to be an easy one. Already mentioned the Inter Milan game. We then play Monza and then quickly into the Coppa Italia in the semi-finals. The second leg, the first one we lost 4-1. We will have to win this one 4-0 to even possibly come away with the victory and head into the finals. So that's going to be a tough one. And then we face them again just a week and a half later, which should be the last game of this episode. So a lot of big ones in this one. We're going to have to get as many points as possible, try to climb up the table as much as possible. And if I could score some goals along the way, that'll help my push to get a little bit higher, at least in the leading goal scorer. I am leading the league in red cards though. 2 though, so not crazy, but that is what we look like as we jump on into our first game, the big one against Inter Milan. Now, one thing to note in this game, it does look like they're coming in off of maybe a decent stretch of games, because they're not looking too great in terms of their starting stamina. Hopefully we'll find a way to use and abuse that. And of course, it would not be a game in this series, especially a big game, if it wasn't in the rain. I've never been to Italy, don't know if it rains this much, but do live in the Pacific Northwest in the USA, and it very much seems to rain very similarly to what it does here. As for our match objective, let's go with the simple complete 20 passes. Again, as a cam, that should be one of my main things I'm doing. Now quickly on here, trying to build our first attack as we get Rodriguez open with a shot across goal. I'll go ahead and hit it in just to make sure. But we'll take an early lead in the 3rd minute. The cam's coming alive here. And perhaps that just is already showing the stamina difference as our teammate gets taken out. No whistle called. That's what we saw a lot last episode, and one of the reasons we went on our rebel phase, as Rodriguez somehow does get that up to Martial. Just unfortunately, he will lose it. Now Inter trying to build their first offensive attack, building out wide as they do look for the cross and will have their guy, and kind of gets cut out. Goalie could go ahead and collect. Looking to try to build inside, just need to find the pass up. We get it to Dieng, and Dieng's pass does make it into Martial. Just doesn't quite get the angle needed to get it in the back of the net, but will go out for a corner. We've done decently well with these. Granted, number 29 there in the middle front has been the main guy for it. Still don't know the correct pronunciation of his name, so just not going to try if I don't need to. Back heel to the middle. Try to find some space here, which we don't necessarily have. Pass up. Dieng to the outside, and we'll lose it. And I'll take that. Thank you very much. Good pass forward as we try to press a counterattack here. Just bouncing back between Martial and Dieng. Then back out. Martial not going to get on the end of that one. Wasn't a great pass from the outside. Looking to build right down the middle here. Maybe a little spin. Try to find Rodriguez. We'll get it up to him, and he laid it on for nobody. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Looks like it's opening up here for us. We have a shot across net off the top bar. Luck has just not gone our way of recent. We've had several opportunities go off the top bar, the corner, the side bars. Just woodwork has not been our friend in the last handful of games. Now our first bit of the second half is a clean shot. Good passing on the build-up. Will put us up 2-0. A lot more comfortable. And I'll take that, thank you very much. playing a little bit of defense here as we try to look for the pass through, which we do have. Shot across net, and let's make it 3-0 after a quick counter off the steal. Well, the crowd going crazy as we'll jump into the replay here. Just really nice pass there from Dieng. He does lead the league in assists. Don't quite see why there. May we make it 4 here? Yeah, we will. Right across the net. We'll go ahead and net a brace for ourselves as we make it a 4-0 lead against the 2 team in the league. We're looking pretty solid. Let's watch the replay here. Just a great pass once again from Dieng. Being a forward, he seems to be getting a lot more assists than goals, but working out well for us. Now Inter trying to find at least one back here. Just they haven't been able to really put together that last final pass. Almost get the ball away there, but they're in and in. They do end up pulling one back here in the 69th minute. Make it 4-1. Now Inter quickly trying to get another one back, as that one will get at least flicked backwards. We will get on it. Go ahead and maybe try to find ourselves a quick counterattack. Anyone want to make a run for us? Not really. I was hoping we would up front. Instead, we'll lose it. Look for a through ball up to Rodriguez. Just gets cut out. Didn't think that was a bad attempt there. Maybe should have put a little bit of air under the pass. Would have been less likely to get intercepted, but trying to find some decent passes here. Like that one was a pretty good one to get the ball up into the final third. As Inter tries to go out wide, cut back towards the middle. We'll have one pass, a shot in, but over the top. Now Inter quickly back in the attack. That one looked like it might have been going wide, but goalie will ensure it by pushing it wide. Send it out for a corner as the ball comes in, gets cleared. Maybe will our teammate get on it? Yes, he will. And we'll go ahead and try to run up with it. We're about out of stamina though. So if we have any teammates coming up, that would be helpful, but we don't. So how about a blocked shot? Okay, well, tried something fancy there. Ends up not working out well for us to get the pass up, and there's an assist for us. We will retake the 4-score lead in the 85th minute. This one definitely should be coming home with us. However, Inter with a nice deep cross here. Puts me on my back heel. Wasn't expecting it. Trying to do a little bit of some defense work here as that one does go wide. Now Inter, things opening up, and they will get back another. In stoppage time, whistle was set to blow, but they will at least get one back, just lessening the negative effect to their goal difference. But at the end of it, it is a win for us, a 5-2 defeat. The 4 takes on the 2, and the 4 comes out on top. And we will swiftly move into game 2, match 2 against Monza. They are not doing too well this season, only 27 points up to this point of the season. So it should be a win. Hopefully we can find that rather quickly. Take things a little bit easier as we do have the Coppa Italia match in just a couple days. But first things first is ensuring that we continue to bring home 3 points as we try to climb up the table. We are now up to 3rd, still a good bit behind both Juventus in 1 and Inter Milan in 2. But as for this game, let's get a pass success rate of 85. Why not? We'll look for the through pass up, and well, not going to be starting the game off with a completed pass, but it was, I think, a decent attempt. We had the winger who looked like he could have had a decent step. And this is definitely an extremely bright stadium. Maybe just turn the lights down a little bit. It looks a lot better from here. However, that does not look better as Monza take an early lead. Now Monza trying to do exactly what I tried to do earlier on with a deep pass. Trying to get a second one, and goalie will tip it a little bit over the bar. But it will be a corner as they try to grab a 2-0 lead. Just talked about needing to ensure that we bring home some points while maintaining some decent stamina to go into the Coppa Italia. However, we're going to have to push here to try to at least level this one up. So let's try to build out wide here. Maybe look for a chip down towards the middle. We're going to find Yang, who will cut towards the middle. We'll stay out wide here. He goes with a shot and a beauty of one. It is leveling it here. This is one we're definitely going to watch a replay on. Just gets the pass forward header to knock the ball down from outside of the box. Just beautiful power there. Now Dieng once again sprinting down the side, gets the pass into Martial off the bar. We could go ahead and collect this one. Maybe try to get another cross back into the middle. Unfortunately, not going to find the man I intended for, but Four will get it with a heel to the side, and Martial not able to put us up, but a great attempt there. We'll take the corner from here, as we do get in front with a volley, goes straight off of one of the Monza defenders. Look for the pass to the opposite side, to the outside. Dieng, not a bad effort there. Maybe next time just put a little bit more power on it, but overall wasn't too bad. Header opportunity, no, not going to get enough hops on that one. 37, bad pass. However, a really bad attempt to maintain possession from Monza as we look for the cross to the backside. Not enough under it. We had Martial going for the back post. Well, I said I wanted to get some good pass success rating. It's not what we're starting off with. Still trying to find our go-ahead score. We have the opportunity to do so here as we do get taken out softly and have an opportunity here for a shot on goal. We've struggled with these. But let's try to go for one here. Let's give it a little bit of some loft. Maybe not too much. Give it a decent amount of power. With a shot up and in, our first free kick. Goal. It's been a long time coming. They've gotten gradually better. Sometimes they've been really bad. But that one was a beaut. Just over the top of the line, over the goalie who didn't even get close to that one. One more look. Apparently this is just what I need to do from here on out. I mean, no way was he getting to that. Now Martial finding some space if he wants to drop it back, which he will. Shot across goal to an empty side of the net. Too quick for us. A brace as we take a 3-1 lead. Take one more look at it. Martial just pulling them all to one side, drops it back, and couldn't ask for a better opening. And Dieng somehow intercepted the pass to start their next possession and takes it all the way down for another goal. 4-1 lead. Now to start the second half, Monza driving in. That one does get awkwardly directed towards me, and they will have another opportunity as they do not actually have another opportunity. Bad pass, so does make it another opportunity. How about we just actually properly clear a ball here? Good job from the goalie. No clearance, corner instead. Looks like they might be taking this one short, and indeed they will. Try to make sure we stay on our man. Lofted towards the middle, does get pushed back out wide to their winger. I don't know, honestly no idea who it is, but does get the cross in and over the goal. Opening up for Rodriguez with an opportunity to make it 5-1, and he will. Need to make sure we don't score 7, because the last time we scored 7 in a game, it did not go well for us the rest of the episode. Ooh, that one not gonna get called? Okay. I mean, I'll take it and then apparently pass it right back to the guy I think I took out. Well, I mean, a little bit of karma there, I suppose. Look for a cross to the backside. Just can't connect with the header, unfortunately. Looked like it was open for a second. Lay this one up. Tried to find number 4. He made a good run there, just fortunately couldn't find him. Pass in towards the middle. Barely going to beat the defender. Get it. Okay, apparently going to just pass it out to me. Dump this one out wide as 17. Cuts towards the middle. A shot in from Martial gets blocked. And they won't be at least 6-1. At least not yet. And I'll take that, thank you very much. Try to drive in, we'll get that over to Martial, who then has a bad pass, but off my foot. Will technically, I think, maybe count as a pass to the outside 37. We'll lose it. Lovely. But we'll get the ball right back instead with a possible power shot opening up, but gets blocked once again. Rebounding to Rodriguez. They get it right back to me. Look for the quick pass across, and yeah, just not finding a good pass here. Unfortunately, decent looks, but I'm just not getting the right angle. As Monza trying to get some sort of counterattack, will drop it back. Good tackle there, but the goalie will come out for it. Now Monza with a shot and gets pushed wide. Another corner attempt this time. It looks like they will be going for it towards the front post. Does get cleared there by, I think, the man on the line. And a poor tackle attempt by me, but luckily the ball falls to me. We'll get this one over to 26. I feel like that's the first time I've seen a 26 on this squad. Maybe just one of our bench guys, not quite sure. But either way, moving the ball up here. Good job from that defender. Tried to go out wide, but just didn't trust the pass, considering some of the ones I thought were going to be good weren't, as 37 drives in, pass across, and Martial will make it 6-1 in stoppage time, the 91st minute. Should be the last touch here of the game. And indeed, that is the case. It will be 6-1 against Monza. Now, if we could do that same thing again in the Coppa Italia match, I think we'll be just fine. But now for the big one. Against Milan in Coppa Italia in the semi-finals. Both teams coming in here with a mix of guys full stamina and some not so much. We need at least 3 goals to level it on aggregate. 4 without giving up any points means we win. Obviously, we're going to need to go for at least 4 as we jump on in. Now, our offense has been moving well in this episode so far, obviously putting up a lot of points defensively. We've been pretty good as well. In this Coppa Italia Cup, we've done really well offensively, personally. We, I think, lead all scorers, as well as being pretty good when it comes to assists. So we're going to need to see both of those come through, as well as probably playing some pretty good defense. And Martial does lose it, but we'll jump on it. Shot across, goal! 1 back on aggregate, make it 4-2. Great way to start off in the 5th minute. Taking a lead in this one, but really it doesn't matter until we get that leveled up aggregate score. But we'll take one look at it. Martial, I don't know if he was trying to keep that himself, but he ends up losing it. But we're there to quickly jump on it, getting it across the goalie as he comes sliding in. Perfectly timed, just need to see that continue. Now Milan with their first offensive attack with a shot across goal, does get pushed high. We'll go out for a corner. Again, we need good defense in this one. We already gave up a lot of goals in the first one. We don't need to give up any more, as there's a good sliding tackle. We'll go ahead and end that offensive possession for him. Now, can we get something going on a quick counterattack, perhaps? It's not looking extremely quick. Martial will lay this one on for me. Another shot across goal, somehow squeezes by the goalie. I don't know what kind of save attempt that was, but it was not the correct one. I guess he wasn't sure which way I was gonna go, and he just chose to slide like a baseball player for it. But there we go. 1 goal needed to level this thing up on aggregate. Now Milan will go out wide here, trying to get one back. Goalie pushes wide. They do keep possession, and a really good save, just about pushing it out that back line. To another corner they go. Taking it not short, goes right to Martial, who will clear it at least a little bit, and stuck my foot in, but just didn't get the right angle on it. But defense comes through, but they're gonna blow the whistle on that attempted steal, I guess. And it wasn't really trying to steal it, more so just kind of block it, but it goes straight to the keep, so I don't cost us after helping us at least almost get this thing back, so that part's good. However, they'll keep the ball, and again, just not quite getting the foot in well to start off here, but at least disrupting their passes and disrupting that goal there. But they are right back in the attack. Trying to find a pass through. Great job there from number 27 to steal that one and get it up. But they've just been in a press attack for the last little bit, and it's working for him, although I finally get my foot in well there. Can we level this one up? Martial, he has the space. Can he find a stopping point, I guess? I mean, I would have rather him just take the shot. Instead, he tries to get a cross in. No way I was getting on the end of that one. Really good opportunity there to level this thing up. Goes to the wayside. Now it opens up again for Martial. Take the shot and tipped over the bar, but we'll go out for a corner. An opportunity to level this thing up in aggregate. Goes mid-post, not getting on the end of that, but it rebounds to one of our players. We'll have an opportunity here. Just need to protect the ball. Look for a pass. Great job there from the defender. Tried to get that, I think, to Dieng, who's been pretty solid of recent. Both assists and goals. Just couldn't quite get the spin on him, find the pass in. It would be a really bad thing if we lose this, which luckily we don't. Get the pass out, pass up. Anyone going to make a run up top? No, we'll lay it onto the side. Whistle probably should have gone there for at least a yellow or a stern talking to, but opens up. 26, take the shot to level this thing up in aggregate. It's back 4-4. It's only been through one half of play as well. Milan imploding here in the second leg. They just had to play some decent defense. They were up 4-1. Now it's level up 4-4. Next goal puts whoever gets it in front. Trying to lay on a run here for us as we go wide. Man coming on. Look for a cross towards the back post. Unfortunately, not going to find our man, and we're not going to find the rebound on it either. Well, the first half ends, and it was a good one. A goal for us in the 5th and 12th minute, and then for our teammate in the 38th, I believe. To level us up on aggregate, just need to keep pushing here. First offensive possession of the second half as we do beat the defender. Let's go out wide. Look for a cross back post. We'll find our teammate. Good save there from the goalie. And not going to get that one back. Oh, that was a close one from both getting the goal as well as getting the ball back essentially near the box or in the box. Honestly, can't quite remember where it was. I just know it was in good position as Milan trying to have a quick counter attack here. Not a good pass to the middle, but a bad pass from us to get the ball away. And it's all good. It's all good. Now Milan driving, but they don't have the lane, and it goes right at one of our players. Looked like a slightly intentional, I don't even know if you call it a shot there, pass there. Basically just trying to get the ricochet off of our own teammate and out of bounds as slide tackle there will at least stop their run for a second. Not much more than that, though. Good stop from number 25, and we're away. Martial trying to bring this one out wide. Makes the defender slip, but then misses the ball, and 37 went for the bicycle. We're really trying to get this go-ahead score here in a very fancy fashion. Corner attempt to mid-post. Header from 29, not going to connect, but we'll maintain possession here. Sitting towards the middle, not a good pass. Now Milan carrying out wide. Defenseman, you want to maybe get on the man, perhaps? As they'll drop back towards the middle with a shot and gets blocked and wide. We've worked so hard to level this thing up. Can't let them go ahead and take a lead here. Or take a lead in aggregate. We're technically up in this one with a shot right to the middle 29 off the chest and away. But right back in at Milan with a pass up. Trying to get around the defensor. That's not even a word. Defenseman is what I tried to say. Either way, goalie collects and throws it right to a Milan player. That's happened several times recently, and it's really annoying. If we could just find a better bit of defense, goalie. Collect and actually boot this one away, please. Look for the pass out. Wanted to go out wide, but it's probably better it went to 5. I'm pretty sure our man was offside. Now let's try to build here or just go straight for it. No! 4 can't find the back of the net. This thing's still level. We have the corner opportunity here. It goes towards us, but just not going to get on the end of that one. Our teammate, however, will. Dieng. Get the pass in. Look for the through. No. Just couldn't quite get it between the defender's legs. Maybe should have went with a chip pass there. Might have been the better opportunity. And a great pass there. Milan takes the lead 5-4 in the 80th minute. Going to need to try to push to get one more back here. The unfortunate part is I'm pretty much tapped with stamina. I move, and my little triangle icon thing just completely tanks. Gonna pass towards the middle. Lay it on for Dieng, who can't get it out to Martial. He was open. Okay, but we'll get the ball right back. Get it back over to Dieng. Dieng back into me. Try to find some space, and I don't understand how they're getting all these blocks. We have open passes, but it's just not falling to us. Just a few minutes left here in this one. We need to find a goal as Dieng will go wide. We'll try to bring it up, and just every time it's blocked. 26 makes a great steal. Need to get back on side. Dieng driving across net. No, come on. No time left here. I think this might be it in the semifinals. Milan will barely see it through. There's no time left. Whistle sounds. It was a heck of a comeback. We win the second leg, but on aggregate, we lose 5-4. And after the heartbreak loss, which was also technically a win, but on aggregate, we got the 3 goals. We just didn't get the 4th, which would have just leveled it because we gave up the goal. But we have to move into a game against Palermo. They're not doing too well in the Serie A league. They're pretty low on points as well, similarly to the match before Coppa Italia. Can't remember who it was, but either way, need to find a way to lift our spirits with a win. Well, at least the one positive thing that we could pull from the aggregate losses, we've at least gone on a streak of scoring at least 2 goals, I think in every game today, or at least in the last 2. See if we can continue that here as score at least 2 goals. Sure, let's try to make it a hat trick as the enhanced objective, as we are trying to climb up the board in the total goals scored this season. We're also doing pretty well when it comes to assists, not towards the top, but at least in the top half. Now, we've been a little slow to start this one, as it's opening up here for Martial. Why did you go out wide to me? You had the lane. Guess we'll just carry this one all the way out wide. Try to find a pass towards the middle, which we will. Get it back up to Martial, who'll get it to 37. 37 driving across. Tried to find the pass in there to Dieng, but we'll lose it. Been pretty slow to start this game off already. About in the 20th minute. Just not really finding way through for either side, though, as Palermo does have a good opportunity here, as they will carry the one out wide, try to find maybe a pass back in, which they will, and I'll go ahead and take it. Thank you very much. Palermo back in the attack, though, just a little while later, as they will get a decent pass back here, and I'll take that from you. Thank you very much. Go ahead and try to press the attack here as we rush forward. Dieng, look for the through pass, and just not going to get on the end of it. That's kind of been what's happened to this one. Maybe something opens up a little bit. Palermo has been pretty good on the defense, as we will get that ball right back. Wanted to maybe go for a shot there, but just didn't think it would be a good opportunity. As maybe look for a pass across. There we go. Back over to Martial. Martial to 37, up to Dieng, who will finally put us up in this one in the 32nd minute. Now maybe look for a run out wide here. As a man's coming on here, look for a quick chip. Not where I wanted that to go. I wanted that to go across, not back. At least it's a decent pass. We've seen much worse in this series. Great job there from the defenseman. Unfortunately, not going to get on the end of such a good slide tackle. Now Martial will go out wide. Maybe look for a cross attempt. No, into 37. Who, if he wants to chip it up, unfortunately not going to get on the end of it ourselves, but at least an opportunity. Going across, Dieng looked for the brace there, but not going to get on the end of it. Instead, maybe a corner? Yes, a corner. Can we get on the end of this one, perhaps? Definitely not, but it does fall to, I think that was Dieng again. He's been really our offense in this one. Now, one thing I will say with Palermo, they have a lot of speed on defense. Has also pretty good mind there to get over to that side, cut off the pass. Would have been a better opportunity for us to take the shot then. However, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us, as Palermo not going to get that final pass through. Keep this thing with us ahead just by one. Would like to find one not getting slide tackled, but would like to find a second goal here just to give us a little bit of a better comfort. Drop this one back. Dieng, who can rush forward, takes the power shot, but it's blocked. It's just that speed. They collapse quickly on open lanes. But from yet again another corner here, will we get on the end of one of these? Not even going to try on that one. Definitely wasn't going to get there. They'll go out wide for us. Now, anyone going to make a decent run? No. Okay, drift towards the box here. Drop it out wide. Then back towards the middle. 4, get it in. Back over to me, spin the man, shot across, goal, and there we go. We'll get that second goal, give us that little bit of comfort that we need. Just a nice job there from 4 to get the pass in. 22, yeah, it's Martial. He's not looking to score, at least of recent. He's been a passing guy for us. And here, it helps out. And I'll take that one, thank you. Drop it back out wide for me. Dieng, man, coming on. Let's hit the brakes a little bit. Get the pass towards the middle. Back out wide with the wraparound. 17. We'll cruise in. We'll have me with another shot going towards the near post. Goalie, pretty good job there. Pushes it wide, and we'll take the corner as it goes more mid post, and we'll find the far back post. Don't know if that was actually from 29 Bijol, I think. Bijol. Still don't know. Could possibly maybe be an own goal as well. And tag team stealing that one with Wee Joe, as we will maybe have an open lane here. Trying to push, just had to hit the brakes, and actually pretty decent moves there. And okay, not the run I was looking for from our teammate. We'll drop it back to the goalie and he'll boot it away. Or not really away, as we do have the ball once again. A shot across goal, just not enough power to get it by the keep. But we'll force another corner. Something we seem to do fairly often. That header not going anywhere close to where I was hoping it would, and it's probably going to be out on us as well. And it opens up here for us. Look for the through pass up. Send Wee Joe. He has the stamina, driving at the keeper, and we'll sweep it right on by him. We'll take the assist. Pretty easy one for us in the 81st minute. Pretty much put this one away. And I'll take that one, thank you very much. I mean, if you dribble right at me, I'm going to have to at least try to stick my foot in. Look for the through pass up. Well, didn't quite end up working for us, but that's just what I'm looking for. Just the passes here, as my stamina is tapped. Now Wee Joe will go over the cross into Dieng, and why not make it a 5-0? A goal line or a score line we could have used. Wished we used in the Coppa Italia match, but it will be a dominant win in Serie A. And there is the win, final whistle. A lot of goals scored. Likely we're going to have a little bit more of a break in between this and the next game to hopefully try to recover some of that missing stamina, but a dominant win is always nice. And after the recovery, rematch time. Revenge time. Not really rematch, as we're out of Coppa Italia, but against Milan once again. Let's just make them suffer for knocking us out. And with a full stamina team against another full stamina team, we'll see who's truly the better one. And as we walk out onto the pitch, what do we need to do in this one? Dribble success rate of at least 40, assist on at least 1 goal. Let's go with the dribble success rate up to 50. Typically do pretty well whenever we select that one, as we look to get a little bit of a revenge here against Milan. We did not perform very well against them in the first Coppa Italia match, obviously going down 4-1. But in the second, we were just dominant. We really just had a small lapse on defense once, and they took advantage and ended up winning because of that. So let's make sure that doesn't happen in this one. Good start as 37 gets the steal, and we're away. Now for our first bit of offense. Defense, good job. Good job. Look for the pass across, and did my guy just get punched in the face? Or is it just a strange animation? I don't know. I'm going to go with the punch in the face because Milan is upset that I scored so much on him in that second leg. But we'll get the ball back here. Settle it down a little bit. Let's look for the pass. And it might just be a short little pass back. Okay, fancy back heel to the outside. 26. Not going to get the goal. Was a good attempt. Just not a great finish. Now Milan trying to find a quick counter to our offensive possession, although that was a bad pass, does force them back. Decent pass forward, though, gets intercepted and not going to get away. Just keep the pressure up is kind of what Milan typically does until they find the slightest gap to take advantage, and they do find the goal. That was the same man who put them up early, and I want to say either had a brace or a hat trick on us in the first leg of the Coppa Italia match. He puts them up 1 here, as we're going to try to quickly level this one back up with an offensive possession here. 17, why are you back healing to Milan? Right back into the attack they go, and it, I think, ricocheted off my face and goes out. So an unfortunate corner. We'll give Milan another opportunity here as they will take it short, driving in, pass in, and slide tackle. May not have been as clean as I was hoping. So it will be a penalty kick. Our goalie has not done very well with these. Doesn't end up leaving us with a card as the goalie has yet to at least even dive in the correct direction on any of these. Although part of the credit of that goal does need to go to me. Now it opening up again here with Milan as they go with the power shot. Pushed wide. Well, we just have not been very good offensively in this one as the ball continually just keeps going to Milan. They keep having offensive attack after offensive attack, and we really haven't even had an offensive possession, a real offensive possession, I feel like, yet in this one as we're down 2-0 in the 37th minute. Look for the through pass up, 17 onside, over the goalie. Heck of a kick there. I don't know your name, but with that kind of kick, gonna have to learn your name. And that goal went to Barja or Barja. I'm not sure exactly on the pronunciation, but he does a great job there as we're using a lot of skill moves in this game. And how is that not a whistle? The dude literally tossed me down. I get a fairly decent slide tackle in on a man, and I get a yellow and they get a penalty kick. I get thrown down. Nothing. It was the play like that last episode that sent me into my rebel phase. Need to control the frustration in this one, as this is a pretty important game and a really good slide tackle there from the defenseman. We need to make sure we play cleanly, but also, I guess, highly efficiently, as the ref is definitely not going to be on our side in this one. Nice job, Keeps. Pass out to Barja, looks for the cross in, and it's bouncing around, and I believe that went off the bar. At least take a corner off of it. With an opportunity here to try to level this one up. Comes towards us. We don't get on the end of the header, but 37 collects. Let's try to do some sort of wrap around here, get that back towards the middle. Back out wide, all right. Look for the corner, wow. The cross doesn't end up finding our man. Lost opportunity there. Now Milan, with things opening up, lays it on for their man, and luckily we have a defenseman there. We don't end up coming away with the ball as it just opens up again for him. Pass across goalie with a slide there. Ricochets the ball high in the air and will go out for a corner. We've been playing defensively too much in this game, and our offensive possessions have been all too quick. As they do get another pass in, goalie does well. Maybe look for the through pass here. We have Martial with some space, carries it out wide, wants to get it back towards me in the middle. He just waited too long to do so. We had the gap, and that's been the problem. When we have the gap, we're not getting the passes. We're just a little too late. That's not been the case with Milan. They've been pretty quick to find the pass, the shot when things do open up. As they get another deep cross here. That's kind of been their game today. Get the deep cross in, let the other guys rush in, and that pass just a little way wide. Ooh! A tough slide tackle, but he made connection with the ball, so no whistle sounds. Well, luckily, get possession right on back. Drop this one to 37, who loses it. Great. Now we still need to find one more goal in this one just to level it. And why would you go with that one, Martial? You've been a passer so much this season, and I get subbed off? Okay. Well, I guess that's it for this one. There's a few minutes left, so why not? We'll go ahead and watch the match, something we haven't done yet. Interesting to sub me off, considering I'm the one who's scoring a lot of our goals, and that header not going to find its way in. We've made some decent runs, just haven't been able to capitalize. Should have been a spin there from Dieng. We maintained possession at least, but we're in stoppage time, and they steal it, none other than their number 8, who's just been their best player, for sure, and it'll be another loss to Milan. I think we have ourselves a new rival in this series. But as we move into the final month of the season, we will end it here. Current standings are us at 3. We are still 6 points back of Inter Milan and a good bit back from Juventus. They've just about ran away with Serie A here. They most likely will end up on top. We can maybe rival for that second spot. We'll see how we end up wrapping everything up in the next episode. As for wrapping up this episode, going to show a quick update as to a couple stats that got improved in this episode, and that is the attacking position and agility. The double upgrade here essentially just added 4 to both of those spots. As for the league leaders, where are we sitting here in goals scored? I am blind because it took me too long to see us at 4. We currently have 20 goals in 24 matches. The top guy out of Juventus has 29 out of 35 matches. So we probably have a better ratio, but since we missed a good bit of time, we're not really at the top. As for assists, we're at 6 with 9 in 24. The leading man, Dieng, has 19 in 33. As for yellow cards, we're sitting at 8 with 4. Top guy 7 from Juventus. And then red cards, we are a top 2, but 2 other guys also have had 2. So they just are giving it to me for some reason. But overall, wasn't too bad of an episode for us. We did end up climbing some of those boards, so that was nice. Only 3 games currently scheduled for the final month of the season. We'll see if there's any like international play that crops up or anything like that, but might be a quicker one next episode. To make sure you don't miss out on that one next episode, make sure you guys subscribe. Bear icon on the bottom right, or scroll down and hit the subscription button right next to the bell icon, which you should also hit, so you're notified when these videos go out, or all of my videos go out. This series posted every Tuesday and Friday. On Madden 23 on Monday and Thursday, we have the Commanders Replacement Squad series, and then Wednesdays and Saturdays, the state-only challenge. You do not want to miss out this week's videos, as we are in the playoffs. So a lot happening here on the channel. Stay tuned, and until next time, we'll finish off Season 3, see how high we can climb here in Serie A. Can we get to at least 2? Number 1, unless they lose all... Actually, no. Number 1 in general is just out of reach. But we could possibly get number 2 if things go our way. So we'll find out next time. But until then, we'll see you guys later. Bye.